I think back to just all the different experiences that you must have had, and I look back at my own, right?
Yeah.
And you try to reconcile them with, have they made us like, were they significant enough to change us? So, for example, are there things that have happened to you that happened multiple times before you said enough's enough?
Yeah.
Or are there some that said, you know what, I'm not, there's no chance I'm going to have this happen to me? For me, I talk a lot about 2018. That's it. There's a fundamental moment
Yeah.
where I was, in India. It was an impromptu, it was a business trip to
Yeah.
India, but it was an impromptu decision to go just for a hike with a friend. This is Brad Petrozor. We talk about it all the time. And I think I've even shown
Yeah.
that slide multiple times. But it was a point of saying, I am now 50 years of age and I am seeing this for the first time. Now, granted, it's a privilege to travel. It's an absolute privilege to have the ability for us to be able to communicate the way we do with so many people. I've just learned so much. But it was this stark reminder that I'm chasing something, or have been, that I'm not sure I want to actually get. You get something and you chase it and you think, that really didn't give me the boost I thought it was. And then you're always searching. And I think once you realize that chase is a never ending pursuit and you give up on it, things change. I think things are like, my last 3 or 4 years have been fundamentally different than the last 40. Completely different. I feel much more relaxed about whatever's going to come is going to come. Doesn't mean I'm less focused on trying to do the best I can given whatever my abilities are to work hard and interact with people, but it's a different mindset.
I think, Mo, I could not agree more. I think it is, we have so many parallels in our journeys in a very different way, but similar in many
Yeah.
parts. I feel exactly that. There was a time where I felt like it was a race. I always tell everyone, it's a marathon. It's not a short distance run.
Right. It's a
Pace
race to
yourself.
what? Like, if you look at trainees right now, Kish,
Yeah, yeah,
they're coming in with
Yeah.
paper, and
Yeah.
they're just check mark of check
Yeah.
mark of check mark.
Yeah.
Millions, tons of hours of volunteer work. There's this almost like there is a flight checklist to
Yeah.
take off
Yeah.
in the field of, let's say, medicine, but then after medicine, orthopedics.
Yeah.
It is a never-ending chase.
Yeah.
And in search of what? Yeah, I guess that's my
I
point.
think that's why I keep
Yeah.
going back to some of the concepts that you talked about.
Yeah.
Some that other people have made me realize is, what's your reason for being? It might seem like a deep question, but ask yourself. I mean, if you're an orthopedic surgeon, which is what I think a lot of orthopedic surgeons will be listening to this, you're good at what you do, you get paid well. It doesn't matter which country you're in the top 1 to 10% of earners in that country, if that's what you want to really look at. So you have your profession, but are you loving what you do? And are you also doing what the world needs? If you don't reflect for you, and in that case, your art thing that you're talking about, 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
How
yeah.
many people are exploring? If what you love is actually doing pottery, or writing poetry, or doing art, or being outdoors,
Whatever.
travel, connecting with people.
Yeah.
What the world needs is actually, contributing to your church, in your children's school, or something else. Go do that, because end of the day, life is too short not to do what you love and what the world needs if you are drawn to it. To me, as you said, when I reflect on, when I go to sleep every day, I'm satisfied. I'm not completely done, but I'm happy with what I've done that day. When I wake up in the morning, I'm pumped to go because I love what I do. That's it. End of the day, I'm not talking purely about orthopedic stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that I get involved in, I love to do that.